Welcome to Research Writing in Tourism and Hospitality. This is Ma'am Noe, and for today's lecture, Unit 1, Introduction to Research and Research Process. For the learning objectives, we have three. 1. Understand the concept and underlying principles of research. Second, appreciate the importance of research and its benefit to the hospitality and tourism. And lastly, explicate or explain the process in research. First and foremost, we need to explain or understand what is research. As you could see, according to Webster's 1992, research is a scientific study or investigation that is pursued to discover facts, revise theories or laws based on new facts and practical application of this. Also, according to Abdella, 1986, research is a formal, systematic, and intensive process of analyzing problems through scientific means for the purpose of discovery and development of an organized body of knowledge. With this, we could understand research knowing that it is an organized and systematic method of finding answer to the questions. It is systematic basically because it is a process broken up into clear steps that lead to conclusions. Also, it is organized because there is a plan, structure, or methodology used to reach the conclusion. Take note that research is only successful if we find answers, whether we like these answers or not. Development of research is focused on relevant, useful, and timely important questions or issues. If there are no questions or issues, then there could be no research. It is also important to take note that it is a systematic and objective analysis and recording of controlled observation that may lead to the developments of generalizations, principles, or theories, resulting in prediction and possibly ultimately control or events, as perceived by John W. Bess. Research fills the gap of knowledge, and more importantly, in determining the research topic, we should fill in the gap and determine how could we bridge that gap. There are also important characteristics of research. These are systematic, empirical, replicable, and cyclical. First characteristic is systematic. It is done in an orderly manner, for it follows scientific method of observation, statement of the problem, gathering the data, or collecting the data, and then analyzing. And once we already have the result, we could disseminate and utilize it through the publication process. Second is empirical. Conclusions are based on evidence. And this evidence are gathered carefully through the use of formulated instruments in determining the research designs or the methodology. Meaning everything, all the output that we had in our research should always be evidence, based on the evidence, and ensure the reliability of the methods. Replicable. May do the repetition of the study under the same condition using different samples, respondents, setting, and time, and also may be repeated to make it generalized. So just like, let's say for example, tracer study, the same instrument could be used, but dealing to different respondents, different setting and time. And lastly, the characteristic of a research should be cyclical. Starts with a problem or starts with an idea and ends with a problem realization or conclusion for development, for innovations, and for the betterment of the society. Research allows us to find the right solutions to the key issues in our communities. Well, the primary reason of research is really to find answers to the questions or issues. Research allows us to find the right solutions or the key issues of the community by first provide facts that will help us to analyze the problem. Second is to test the feasibility and the impact of the program. And lastly, finding better solution to the challenges. So this time, you could also be thinking of what research topic you could do with or work with, as long as it provides facts that could help solve or analyze the problem. It could test the feasibility of a certain program, existing program, and its impact to the benefactors. And most importantly, it could be a solution maker, finding better solution to the challenges, especially that we are facing various problems right now, just like the pandemic. We could discuss the benefit of hospitality to the tourism. So first, the importance of research and its benefit to the hospitality and tourism. Number one, research can confirm what you were really sure of. There are some times or some topic that we are already we could already conclude the answer. However, often people have firm belief that particular issues, but when they have to argue their case, they lack reliable information to back up their beliefs. And research helps to clarify and strengthen beliefs, especially in the face of opposition and doubt from others. Hence, research could confirm your views and affirm that it is important that research remains open-minded and impartially even when the results fail to confirm your views. So even though that you already know the answer, it could also be researchable so that we could confirm and have a reliable information just to support or back up your belief. Second important benefit is that research could give your views and argument substance. It's important to take note that research produces hard facts that could support your arguments and beliefs. Third, research can provide you anecdotes and examples to use. In addition to providing statistics, research provides you with real-life experience that are more convincing than statistics organized into graphs and tables. For example, parts of research report on poverty in a rural community that can deal with actual case studies that will have a great impact to the readers. So you see, research can really provide you with anecdotes and examples to use too. And fourth benefit is that research could give you new relevant information. Research often throws up other facts which you may not have been aware of that helps to strengthen or even change your arguments and beliefs. And through research, these facts can make it easier to plan programs and ensure that interventions are effective. And also, research can show you what is most likely to address your issues and can provide strategies for innovations. So you see, research may provide key information that will enable you to develop clear strategies In the tourism and hospitality industry, sustainability, innovation, development is very vital for its growth. That is where research comes in, proposing action plans and providing strategies for improvement is very, very essential to the development of the tourism and hospitality industry. And lastly, research allows you to make cost-benefit arguments. Often people are convinced that program or project justifies high amounts of money being spent. Research can confirm if this is correct or suggest other ways for the money that you are being to spend. Most especially for the government funding, research is very vital to make wise decisions when especially it includes money matters. So these are the benefits, and to give an overview of the structure of a research, first we have the preliminaries that includes title, abstract, keywords, and the table of contents, dedication, acknowledgement, list of tables and figures. And the main text in the form of IMRAD, meaning introduction, methods, results, and discussion. As much as possible, make your article or main text as concise as possible and avoid copy-pasting. And on the latter part of the structure is the conclusion and recommendation, acknowledgement, references, and supplementary data. But to give you an overview of Research 1 and Research 2, Research 1 covers Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, Introduction for Chapter 1 together with Objective and Research, Review of Literature. Chapter 2, Methods, including the design, participant of the study, data gathering instrument and procedures, data analysis, ethical consideration, together with the reference and of course the questionnaire. On Research 2, it includes preliminaries, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, together with Chapter 3 including the results and discussion with tables and figures with your own interpretation and analysis, conclusion and recommendations, references, appendix. And part of Research 2 is the research utilization, which may include publication or presentation. So with this, with the 2 semesters that you would be having your research, I hope that you could be part of the continuous improvement and innovation in the area of tourism and hospitality. So for our individual and group activity, join the forum through our learning management system, MyLPU. Answer the following through drawing, symbols, and not with words. Answering the following question: what is research? Why do we research? How do you feel about research? And how do we research? So again, answer this through drawings, symbols, and not words. No explanation needed. And for group activity, research allows us to find right solutions as what we've discussed. So have your group meeting via Microsoft Teams and discuss your insight to come up with at least 3 research problems, topics, or issues that we or the communities are facing in the present time. Kindly please submit your output through Microsoft Word. So thank you for listening and have a nice day.